Hi guys, it's me Phil, Newton, England, and I'm back with another Crystal Maze review video. What we're going to be looking at today, well, this is absolutely amazing, no pun intended. Basically, I think a lot of the fans of the Crystal Maze show, their ultimate prize, if they like, their ultimate thing for their collection would be one of the crystals, either one of the game crystals or the I cracked the Crystal Maze crystal that the contestants got. A lot of fans would love one of those. I mean, I'd like one, but it's not top of my list. What is top of my list is what I'm going to be looking at today. It's one of the original genuine jumpsuits that was worn in the Richard Ayoade / Adam Conover series of the Crystal Maze. Now, I've been after one of these since I saw the show. I've always wanted a jumpsuit. Obviously, I've got the original jumpsuit from the Richard O'Brien era. I've got two of the jackets from Ed Tudorpole era. So the ultimate thing for my collection was one of these new jumpsuits. Now, when the show ended due to COVID a few years back, I contacted various companies that had worked with them, that had worked on the show with the Crystal Maze, and they said, oh, they don't have them anymore, so-and-so's got them. So I went to so-and-so company. They said, we don't have them anymore, they've gone over to blah, blah. And I was just chasing around. Nobody had them, basically, and nobody wanted to sell me one, which I would have paid a lot of money. Until just a few days ago, somebody posted one on eBay. Now, they'd started off a bidding price, I'm not going to say how much, and they then had a buy it now price as well. And I was a bit dubious because it was quite reasonable, and I thought, is it genuine or not? But I zoomed in on the pictures and I thought, yeah, that's pretty close. And I'll tell you why I sort of thought it was genuine in a minute. But let's have a look at it then, shall we? Here we go. Here we have it. It is one of the original jumpsuits from the reboot Crystal Maze series. Now, obviously, they're all grey. They're all like a silver grey, but they all had sort of contrasting piping or colours on red, yellow, green, blue, or purple. And this is the blue one. Now, I will say that this is XXL, that's extra large size, and you can see it absolutely dwarfs me. If I hold it up, the bottom of the legs are on the floor, and you can see how high it is. The other thing is whether this was actually worn by a contestant in the show, I'm not too sure, because obviously they had various sizes of each colour, from probably small to medium, large, extra large, and XX large. So it covered all bases basically of whoever was going to be on the show. So as I said, whether it was worn or not, I'm not too sure. Also, there's no stitching around there for the Nickelodeon sign, so I don't think it was used for the Nickelodeon production, the US version with Adam Conover. But it is still a fantastic suit to have. It's Velcro, there's a zip. Well, I'll show you the Velcro collar. I'll just come in a bit closer with that. Velcro collar there. And then there's a front zip that goes down to the waistline area. Again, Velcro straps for the waist. And then the blue piping goes right down the front of the leg and then right down to the bottom, where again there's Velcro fastenings for the bottom of the legs. The arms are just elasticated, there's no Velcro there, just elasticated cuffs. And then obviously on the, swap over again, on the right hand, just checking, on the right hand breast there is a very large pocket, there's nothing in it, I've checked, right hand pocket. And then on the left arm you can see there is the Crystal logo badge. And that then appears as well on the back. And that is embroidered, which was one of the points I looked at when I first saw it on eBay. There's a company that do cosplay versions of it, and it's probably the exact same boiler suit. They probably got it from the same company, but the patches on the arm, on the sleeve and back were transfers. They were iron-on transfers, and I'd known because obviously I've been on the set. We played the games and tested the games before they actually filmed. So our friend Neil wore one, and I got to see it close up, and I realised that the back and the arm were all embroidered on, they're not transferred. So that was kind of telling me that this was genuine. So there you go. Obviously 2 side pockets as well, somewhere in there. There we go, side pocket there on the left and right, obviously both sides. And there you go. Now I'll give you a quick size description, so you know I always do sizes, don't I, and dimensions. I don't know why, but there you go. So the 2 piping, which starts, I'll just show you, that is sewn up, starts at the shoulder bit there. The 2 piping strips, if you like, roughly 3.5 centimetres wide, with a 1.5 centimetre gap in the middle. Then the embroidered crystal logo on the arm is 9.5 centimetres in diameter, and the one on the back is 23 centimetres in diameter. Now it is a lovely item to have. Obviously I'd like to get more in the other colours as well, but I'm not going to be greedy. I've got this and I'm very grateful for that. It's going to go alongside my original boiler suits and jackets, and it is very nice. So there you go. As I said, the Nickelodeon series for the US was filmed in exactly the same studios with exactly the same costumes, but as I said earlier, they did have a Nickelodeon patch over this pocket, but other than that they're exactly the same. So there you go then, one Crystal Maze reboot jumpsuit. I hope you've enjoyed this. Hopefully see you all again soon. Goodbye.